Hello and welcome to another video from Midas Touch Toys, Games and Collectibles. And today we are looking at the 2012 release by Biff Bang Pow from their $6 Million Man series of action figures. Now these were the 8-inch action figures, and they're all based on the Mego designs of the 1970s. Okay, and this particular figure we are looking at today is of Bigfoot, or Bionic Bigfoot, as he was known in the TV series. Now, Bigfoot made 3 different appearances on the $6 Million Man television show. The very first one was played by Andre the Giant, the big wrestler, and this particular figure is based on his appearance in the TV series. There was another 2 appearances, 2 different series of episodes that Bigfoot featured in, but it wasn't played by Andre the Giant. It was played by Ted Cassidy, who was also known for playing Lurch in The Munsters, and he also played the alien in Star Trek. Okay, anyway, I digress. So this is the action figure, and this is the card it comes on. And it says ages 14 and up, officially licensed product, the $6 Million Man. And there's an image of Colonel Steve Austin. And at the bottom, you've got Colonel Steve Austin running in his red tracksuit. And it's got the warning label there, and it says Bigfoot. And then you can see the Bigfoot figure just behind the window. And at the bottom, it says, includes exclusive keychain that plays bionic sound effects. 3 AG3 batteries included. Now, before we have a good look at the figure, let's turn the card around and see what we got printed on the back. Okay, so I've turned the card around, and at the top it's got officially licensed product, and it's got the $6 Million Man. Gentlemen, we can rebuild him. We have the technology, we have the capability to build the world's first bionic man. Steve Austin will be that man, better than he was before. Better, stronger, faster. And it says, collect them all. Colonel Steve Austin, Bigfoot, Oscar Goldman, Fembot, Colonel Steve Austin, and Dr. Rudy Wells. And I believe there was another few that was added to that. I know the $7 Million Man was added onto that, and I think there was Steve Austin in his spacesuit also. But anyway. It says the $6 Million Man's trademark and copyright Universal Studios, licensed by NBC Universal Television Consumer Products, and that's all the copyright information at the bottom. You've got it says NBC Universal Television Consumer Products, not suitable for children under 3, and you've got the MCE and the Biff Bang Pow logos, and at the bottom you've got the barcode and the part number. Okay, so that is the back of the card. So let's turn it back around and have a good look at Bionic Bigfoot himself. Okay, so I've zoomed right in on the figure himself there, and there you can see the image. The facial images is very much like the Bigfoot portrayed by Andre the Giant, and the sculpting is very, very good. It does look an awful lot like him as the character, with his white eyes as well, and his teeth, his big beard, and his curly locks. The interesting thing about these figures also is that even though this is a Bigfoot and he was a beast, or kind of like a bear or some kind of animal, his fur is actually a real outfit. It's not plastic. It is made out of a costume. So it is. I don't think it's cotton, but it is material rather than being plastic, which makes it even all the better. And the detail into the figure, I think, is tremendous, as are all of these $6 Million Man figures. Although I've never taken them out of the packets, so I don't know what they're actually like outside, but I have heard some people say that they are really good quality and very much like the Mego figures of the 1970s. Okay, I'm just going to bring him closer to the camera, because even though I can't take him out of the packet, obviously, because he is still sealed, there you can see the detail on his feet as well, his dirty feet. and also on his hand there. And just tucked behind his hand is the sound effect keychain. Now, unfortunately, I can't get to it to play it to see if it still works. I mean, we're talking 2012, so we're 12 years ago these were released. So whether the batteries are still going to function, or whether they've got a tag in them that you have to pull out, so I don't quite know, because I've never actually opened one. But unfortunately, I can't get to the button through the plastic to play the sounds, so we can't actually play the sound effects. Now, these figures are described as being 8 inches tall. However, Bigfoot is closer to 9 and over 9 inches, maybe not between 9 and 10 inch tall, because obviously he was a lot taller than the other figures, so he is relative to the size of the action figure line. Okay, how well did these figures do? Well, they've done fantastically well. They were produced in a very limited quantity. I don't know the exact numbers that were produced, but they were very limited, and they pretty much sold out almost immediately from going onto the shelves. But again, I'm assuming it was all the die-hard collectors that bought these figures, because the $6 Million Man hadn't been on television since 1976 or 77. So we're talking, was it 78? It might have been 78. But we're talking, 40 odd years ago, 45, 46 years ago. So I'm sure it would have only been the fans that would have bought them, and probably that's why the quantities were so limited, so they were geared at those particular marketplaces. But fantastic, excellent figures, and some of the best ones I've ever seen for the $6 Million Man. And they was that collectible now that the prices are even rivaling the original 1970s Kenner figures. So I mean, that's how highly thought and collectible these actually Biff Bang Pow figures actually are, and almost impossible to find, especially like this in this mint unopened condition now. But as usual, we at Midas Touch have managed to find a few, and they're currently available to purchase on the Midas Touch website, which you can get to quite simply by clicking the link below. It'll take you straight to the website, and you'll be able to find this and many other vintage $6 Million Man items, and many other vintage toys, games and collectibles come to that. There's over 10,000 products currently available on the website for you to view and purchase at your leisure. And also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, because we are uploading videos for every new item that goes into the website. There will be something for everybody, and I'm absolutely positive you're not going to want to miss this, because we literally have thousands and thousands of new products which we are shooting videos for and uploading on a daily basis. So if there is something in particular you are looking for, something old that you've never been able to find, something quirky you might want to buy for a friend, or maybe just something from your childhood that you'd like to own again to help you recuperate those long lost childhood memories, well, stay tuned, keep watching, because you never know, the next item we upload could be the item you've been looking for. Okay, that is it for me on this particular item. I hope you've enjoyed this very short review. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.